Speaking of E3, John, it's time. You can open the thing now, by the way.
I can open this doc now? Okay.
Yeah. It's time. So, we love bets in this show, John. But we haven't been doing them much of late. Yeah.
No. You didn't give me access to it.
I didn't give you access? Right, I'll do that while I'm explaining stuff. So, we love doing bets in this show, John. We haven't done them in a while, so I feel like I need to blow our load, so to speak, with E3. We need to do some big E3 bets special. Okay. So this is going to be our head-to-head contest for this E3.
Oh my god, okay, all right.
So the rules are as follows. Each player will have a budget of 500 hype tokens as our currency, which they can use to place bets. There are 6 categories of bets. Each category has 4 potential bets you can wager on. The categories are Hopes and Dreams, Certified Fresh, Big Biznatch, Technicalities, Reactions, and Wildcards. We'll get to what each of the bets are in a second. I'll pull it up on the screen so people can see as well. But just to go over the rules really quickly. Players can wager amounts from their budget in increments of 20. So you can bet 20, 40, 60, 80, but you can't bet 75 or 1 hype token. Okay. You have to do it in increments of 20. So the minimum bet is 20. Okay. Players do not have to wager on every possible bet, but there is a minimum requirement that you bet on at least 1 bet from each category. There is no upper limit on bets, as long as you have enough remaining to place a bet in each category as per the minimum requirement. Each successful bet will double the amount that players wagered. Failed bets will lose all the money you wagered on that bet. These bets all pertain to press conferences, directs, showcases happening during the month of June. Any announcement that is made outside of an official showcase will not count towards any bets. Okay. So, time to bring this stuff up. We have $500 each. We're going to go through these bets one by one. If you feel the need to lay some money down, John. We're going all out. We're going to Vegas.
Oh my god! Oh come on! All right, I have to ask you. You are going to pull this up for people to see, right? All right, cool. Yeah, I was like, come on.
I'm just going to zoom in a little bit because we have the space. All right.
Oh my god! All right.
Bet number 1. This is in Hopes and Dreams category. A Wumpa fruit will collide with a Nintendo character. How are you feeling about that possibility, John?
You are really, really wanting Crash to show up, don't you? You really want Crash to...
This is like a level beyond Crash just showing up in Smash. There's no guarantee that if Crash shows up in Smash, a Wumpa fruit will hit anyone. Yeah. So this requires an extra level of confidence, for which I'm throwing down $20.
I see your 20 and I'm going to go 0. There's no way.
Okay. All right. Just no faith in me at all, John. Princess Zelda will be showcased as a playable character in the Breath of the Wild sequel. Where's your head at? Was this something you were expecting since we saw that teaser?
Yeah, actually it was. I how that teaser kind of played out in my head, it did feel like she would be playable.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it sounds weird, but it was because of the short hair. I think because that would have made it a lot easier for her to move
more agile.
More agile in that sense, and the actual character model itself moving a little bit easier without having the hair in the way for coding preferences. I'll see it and I'll go to 40. Oops.
Big fat 0 on that one for me. There will be a shadow dropped demo of a AAA big boy game. A shadow dropped demo. We will among us determine a consensus on what constitutes a AAA big boy game.
Okay.
There are some bets in here that are vague and we'll need to determine between us, but it's going to be a matter of common sense.
Okay. Oh.
What could it be?
I'll give it a 20. I'll give it a 20.
Where are you thinking that shows up? Microsoft? Ubisoft? Where are we going with that one?
I'm going to give you Microsoft. I think they're going to do a rough demo, or they want to play test Halo. I think they like the servers and how it runs. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm gonna go with the 20.
I see your 20 and raise you $80.
Oh
yeah.
All right.
I'm going with Halo. There must be a playable demo for Halo Infinite.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 16 release date.
Tim, are you still here?
Keith. This one's for Keith and Tim. Don't appeal to the peanut gallery. Don't look for thumbs up from the audience. This is your bet. You're getting. I won't let you count cards at this table, sir. They have the Square Enix Presents.
They do.
No mention of confirmed Final Fantasy anything.
We love that one more thing.
Yeah. But Square Enix have a lot of one more things in the pipe.
They do. I'm going to go 40. I think we're going to get it. I do. I think we're going to get a release date. I don't think it'll be 2021. I think it's going to be 2022. But I feel more confident in saying that they're going to give us a release date to Final Fantasy 16 than we are Final Fantasy 7 Part 2.
Yeah. Big fat zero on that one for me. Right. Next category, certified fresh. There will be more than 7 new games confirmed for the Nintendo Switch Pro, or whatever it's called. Still have yet to
0.
Ooh.
1 0. Not even. And this is where we need to confirm. This is where you and I need to talk.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about, like, you know how on the 3DS you can only play Xenoblade Chronicle or Xenoblade on the new Nintendo 3DS? Because you can't play that on a regular 3DS. So is that what you're going after? Because they're like, you only play like Breath of the Wild 2 on the Switch Pro. Is that what you're going after?
When I wrote this bet, I took it as a given that anything available on Switch Pro will also be available on Switch for the foreseeable future. So what I'm saying is, if Breath of the Wild 2 gets confirmed for the Switch Pro, that counts as a new game, even if it's coming out on Switch also.
Oh, shit. Oh, so we're actually more betting on, is the Switch Pro coming then? Because that's pretty much what it's going to be.
According to Bloomberg, it should be here already. You know?
Look, I'm with you. But yeah, that's if that's the thing, I could bet like $100 on this bad boy if I really wanted to. Because,
but do you think they will confirm 7 new games for the Switch Pro at their first info dump? It's a tricky one. A lot of these bets have layers. You have to assume there's a Switch Pro. You have to assume it's going to be revealed soon, and then you have to assume they're showing 7 or more games for it.
And that's kind of where I was at. Like, so if I can. And actually, that's Rose. Thank you, Rose, for coming in here. Do you mean like up-resing old games too, or just like you said, like so new game? Let's say Mario Kart 9's go ahead.
If it is a game that has previously released on Switch or releases on Switch before the release date of the Switch Pro, that is not a new Switch Pro game.
Okay.
So if Zelda Breath of the Wild comes out 2 days before the release of the Switch Pro, that's not a new game.
That doesn't count. Okay, so we're saying that the Nintendo... So in theory, if I'm playing this correctly in my head, in theory, rumor is the Switch Pro, Super Switch is coming out in August, September. So from September, let's go October to whenever, we're going to get 7 games that are come out with the Switch Pro. And I'm asking this, I'm phrasing this correctly because we've got Breath of the Wild 2. We know we have a new Mario game coming out.
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
As long as there's 7 indie games that come out, technically I win.
Yeah.
Because they will be on both games. Like, so I know 7 games are going to come out.
But they have to be shown. They have to be shown at a press conference, and they have to be confirmed for Switch Pro at E3.
Okay, so it has to, like, at the bottom goes bam.
Yeah. Switch Pro.
Can be
Super
played on Switch
whatever
Pro.
It's called. Yeah. This is a tricky one. For me, I'm putting down 40. I don't know if you want to change yours. I will allow you to change yours if you need be.
Okay, all right. I'll change that one. Just all right. I'm gonna undershoot myself a little bit. I'll do 20 on mine just because I may have done. I shouldn't have done 40 on the Final Fantasy 16.
A lot of bets to go, John. A lot of bets to go.
Yeah, I was like, can I go back and change that bet to 20 if I still bet?
Yeah. You can reshuffle. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Or you reshuffle. Oh, yeah, you're just saying like proactively. Yeah, okay.
Proactively, like, can I go back and reshuffle some stuff? That's all I want to know. All right, cool.
a new PlayStation Studios game will make its debut at Summer Games Fest. And by new, this time I mean not previously announced as a confirmed game. A new PlayStation
so you're saying
Studios game.
Like Naughty Dog comes out with their new game. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't have to show gameplay, just has to be confirmed they're working on it. It has to have that PlayStation Studios logo there. We know they're not having their own conference, so I thought Summer Games Fest will be the only place.
The only place to actually do this.
Mm-hmm. If Sony have a presence in June, it's going to be here.
I'll do 40.
Ooh, big 40 bucker.
I had it in my head to say like 0 because it would make sense. Like Sony still holds their stuff to themselves in that sense. Mm-hmm. So part of me was like, all right, I can do a 0 and get away with this. And I still might, because like I said, I can reshuffle a little bit.
Yeah.
But right now, my gut says, you know what? Maybe Sony just kind of wants to get in there. They're pretty tight with Jeff Keighley, so here's something new.
We know Sony will have a confirmed presence there. Whether it's just Ratchet and Clank that's coming out the next day, who knows? So we'll see. Supergiant, the studio behind Hades, will share any details about its next project.
0.
Big fat 0. Yeah, I'm going to have to say the same. Thinking maybe some Hades DLC, but even that, I don't think they'd announce it this early. The Coalition will tease its next game. It is not Gears of War related.
Ooh.
We know they are developing a new game. We know it's in Unreal Engine.
Yes.
But we don't know anything more than that at this time.
And the Coalition has only done Gears of War. They did,
as far as I know,
5.
yes. They only have done Gears previously. Was Gears 5 enough to continue the franchise? Or at the time, spread your wings and fly?
I mean, I heard a lot of people actually really enjoyed Gears 5. I'm trying to think of the Xbox showcase. We have Xbox and Bethesda. That's 90 minutes. What in God's name are they going to show that's not Halo?
Right. A lot of first-party studios, a lot of third-party partnerships. Is the Coalition going to be in there?
I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of Halo. I kind of want to see gameplay of not Zero Dark, but Perfect Dark. I think that would be kind of cool.
All right.
Or it's at least another trailer with the
Summer Games Fest
20.
Thursday? This Thursday? Oh my god, E3's here. Yeah. It's time.
I'll do 20.
Big fat 0 on that one. Not that, I think their next game will not be a Gears of War game. I don't think they're ready to show it if it is. Big Biznatch is our next category.
Okay. All right.
Starting off with the biggie. Microsoft will announce the acquisition or creation of a studio. They've done it a lot recently. They just closed the Bethesda deal.
They have done that a lot. They did. 0. I think they're at a point where we need to start hearing more about the games that they've acquired. They need more games. So I think we're at the point of, hey, this is what we're doing. I think we'll get more about Senua's Sacrifice 2 or whatever that one's called.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we'll get another acquisition at E3.
Easy $40. Easy.
All right.
Easy $40. Can you keep tabs on the running totals, by the way? I've updated it.
I updated mine.
Okay, I'll update mine now. 20.
Okay.
All right. From this point on, keep a try on it. We're actually even right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'll keep having to scroll up otherwise. Gabe Newell will announce a partnership.
The hell does that even... Gabe Newell...
It means what he says. Again, assumptions have to be made. You have to think that Gabe Newell will be at some press conference that isn't Valve related. You have to announce that. You have to think that he's not showing a new game and will instead announce a partnership. What that partnership means? It could be a partnership with Pizza Hut. It would count. Gabe Newell announced a partnership.
I think the biggest, the pie in the sky partnership with Gabe Newell would be is that he partnered with Xbox and their VR system can actually work with Xbox.
If he announces that as a partnership, that counts. Yeah.
Yeah. F it. I'll get 20. Oh wait, sorry. I brought my calculator up, so I don't have to scroll up either. 20.
Big fat 0. There will be a non-gaming related advertisement contained within one of the press conferences. Think of how many there are. What if just a Domino's advert just happens to be like in the middle of the Take-Two thing?
I'm going to say 0, mainly because I was thinking about like Forza and whatnot, and they're going to talk about whatever car they're going to release because that's how they do it, like the Celine S8 or whatever the hell it's going to be. But it's still going to be related to games.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I will.
And I
also say 0, just for the record. An announcement of a new game based off a Disney IP, which has never before been made into a game.
So no Kingdom Hearts 4 is what you're saying?
No. No DuckTales. No Star Wars. No Indiana Jones. Nothing like that. Is there
0.
a Phineas and Ferb game? I don't know.
There is a Phineas and Ferb game.
Okay.
I say 0. I think that. Well, I mean, I see Epic Mickey 3. I feel that, but that's still a existing IP.
Still in the game. Yeah. They'd have to do something completely unheard of.
And I'm like, they don't have anything. The only thing they could do is like Jungle Cruise to connect it to the movie that's coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, 0 from me there as well. Now we're on to technicalities. The Just Dance routine at Ubisoft Forward will last longer than 3 minutes.
God, I hope not.
You sure about that? What are you putting? Big fat 0?
No, God, no. I'm going to put a 60 on this bad boy. Are you kidding me? That's going to happen. We know that's going to happen.
Even 60. Even 60 on that one as well for me. Do you know what I'm at money-wise? I'm trying to keep track.
I'm at 240.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be keeping track of yours money too?
I hoped you would, but if not, that's okay.
Oh, no. I can do that. I can do that real fast. Okay. 40, 60, that's 100. You're at 120. Or 220, I'm sorry, 220.
Okay. Even better.
All right, I got you. All right.
This is one dedicated to you, John. A presenter / host will be rendered in CG using Unreal Engine 5.
How much money do I have? 420. I'm going to drop 240 on it now. That, look, I still believe that. 100% still believe that.
And you're a madman for believing it. A game which was traditionally 2D will be fully remade in 3D. Or sorry, remade in full 3D is what I actually wrote. This will be another one where I imagine there will be some debate among the both of us if it counts or not.
No, I'm actually in my head. Yeah, we'll have to debate if it does happen. But in my head, okay, you know what? I will put a 20 down there.
No 2.5D. 2.5D, not allowed. Full 3D.
Okay, full 3D. Okay, because in my head, this is where I went. I'm like, you know what? Series is quiet, and I know there's a collector's edition coming out because I bought it. And I think it'd be really fun to have a 3D version or a 3D remake of it, is Monkey Island.
Damn, that would send Rose bananas.
Yeah. I think if we got a Monkey Island, I would, and that's how I'm looking at that one, just a Monkey Island-esque style game where it's only been known as 2D. I'm sure there's a 3D one somewhere.
That's why I put traditionally 2D.
I think Telltale would be considered 3D technically, digitally how it was made, but 2D is what Monkey Island is.
I put down a solid 20 on that one as well. A little wiggle room there.
You're sitting at 200. I'm at 220.
Nice. You will be able to play a game shown at the Nintendo Direct via streaming on Nintendo Switch. Not unprecedented.
Ooh. No,
because I did this with Control. I was also available with Hitman. Are they going to continue the trend? Who knows? They won't be able to play demos on the show floor, that's for sure. But are Nintendo hip enough to keep up with the streaming landscape? It's so weird.
Wasn't RE7 one of them too?
Only in Japan. That one was.
Oh,
but that
Japan?
was the
Shit.
technology that Control used.
Yeah.
That same company did that.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, would they do RE7 worldwide, or would they even like go to RE8?
RE8 via streaming on the Switch is an interesting proposition, sir.
Yeah, that's where my head is. That's the only game in my head that I could possibly think of that they would do that for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got Hitman, we got Control, but I'm trying to think of a game that logistically cannot run on the Switch that is just a banger, and RE8 is the one that I'm looking at. 20.
I will say 0.
Okay.
Not at E3. They would do it somewhere else, but not at E3. Reactions is our next category.
Okay.
The Halo Infinite showcase will exceed expectations. This one is very wishy-washy.
Yeah, it is. I was like, I mean, they're pretty damn low. As long as they show up and it's clean looking, I think everyone wins.
All right. If that's the way you want to go, it will. For this category specifically, I am going to confer with the entire group. So we're bringing Tim, Keith, and Rose in on this.
Yeah.
So do you think Halo Infinite showing at Microsoft's press conference will exceed expectations for the group?
I'm going to say no, actually. I think there's a lot that Halo has to do to actually get people back on their side, and I'm worried that they won't be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I'm also in that boat. 0 on that one, I'm sorry. Sorry, 343, sorry, Halo fans.
Yeah.
Tim will state his intent to play Avowed. This is the Skyrim spiritual successor by Obsidian. He will state his intent to play Avowed.
Jesus.
Rose says it's an easy 100.
I can't remember. Did Tim like?
So there was very little
Obsidian's-
for Tim to like. We know that he hates Skyrim. We know that he hates Bethesda open world philosophy.
Like, with a sweet passion.
From what I remember, when Avowed was showed, Tim says they've done Fallout better. Now they're going to do Skyrim better. Now, I don't know if that's just Tim's perception of the Outer Worlds, that he's like heard that they've made a better Fallout.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's played the Outer Worlds. This is why this bit is so interesting to me. He could say he was impressed by the showcase, but a statement of intent to play Avowed is a different level entirely.
I just don't think Tim likes any of those style games. Like, I can't see him actually saying, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. I have to give it a 0.
40. I believe in Tim. Okay. Tim, if you're listening to this, do not be swayed by either of our bets. Just go with your heart. A rogue noise will interrupt Keith as he is speaking. Happened at the 2 previous E3 reaction streams we've done. Will it be a third year in a row?
Oh, God. I gotta give it a 40. I want it to happen so bad. I want this to happen. I want to put this into the universe and make this happen so bad.
40, I'll match your 40, definitely.
All right.
Rose,
you were at 120. I'm at 160.
Okay, I gotta save some for the wild cards, because they're good. Rose will be visibly irritated by something in the Nintendo Direct.
Woo!
I can't remember if Rose has been visibly irritated by anything that doesn't involve you playing games on stream.
I'm trying to think.
What could they show?
What could they show?
What if they did like an Animal Crossing thing that was bad? Like an Animal Crossing update that was just terrible?
She's fallen off of Animal Crossing, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm thinking about Mineko's Night Market, but I don't. if they F up Spiritfarer in any way, shape, or form.
Spiritfarer 540p on the Switch.
Oh, God, she would murder someone.
Yeah. I'm going to say no. I'm going to put a little 0 there. Nice little 0.
I know
don't think
my
Rose
wife
gets irritated easily.
I know. I know my wife.
That's good. Good starting point.
I'm gonna go with 80.
Oh, I can't wait for E3. Right. This is our final category. What are we at each?
You were sitting at 120. I'm sitting at 80.
Okay. This next one's wild cards.
Oh my God.
First one.
I almost won 100.
First one is an astronaut will be murdered.
What the hell? Well, okay. Space is coming back out. All these space games are coming.
Starfield's coming.
What? Starfield is coming. Starfield will be an Xbox exclusive. I said it. Ooh.
An astronaut will be murdered.
Ooh. And we have to zero out, yes?
Yeah, you have to use all your money.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. How much do I have? Oh,
80.
screw it. I can do that. All right, 20.
20. Yeah, I'm going to go with 40 on this one.
40? All right.
Nice 40. A video game character will invade the trailer of a separate video game. Rabbids coming out for Mario. Crash coming out for Rayman. I don't know. Maybe they do that.
Do we factor in with Smash?
Dovahkiin comes into Starfield. Who knows? We do not factor into Smash because they are joining that video game.
Okay. So Sonic getting into another game.
If the Tokyo trailer with the Sonic costume happened at E3, I would have counted it. That's
okay.
where I'm thinking. That's like low barrier.
Yeah, that's where you're at.
Yeah. I'm trying to think where has it happened before. I don't think it's. I can't remember.
That's the thing. I put 20 right now, but I might pull that back because I'm thinking to myself like, does that happen at E3? I don't think that's like a full on E3 thing.
It's like old school E3, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like that was a 360 PS3 era kind of thing.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna say 0.
All right, I'm going 0 too. This year's big meme will emerge from the Microsoft conference. So we're talking like Keanu Reeves, you're breathtaking, or
okay,
my body is ready for Reggie. That would be come from Nintendo, obviously.
Okay.
Where's the big meme gonna come from, John? Is it Microsoft? Are they gonna pull it off again?
I'll say 40.
40. Okay. I can't imagine what it's going to be.
It's either going to be this or Devolver. That's where I'm at because they're not live, and so Devolver's just going to go insane.
But it's not easy to meme something that is like trying that hard at comedy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I don't know. I'm going to put 0 on.
You're going to 0?
I have a feeling Nintendo will do something stupid. All right. Final wildcard. GTA 6, Mario Kart 9, Splinter Cell, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, or Elden Ring. Any of the following. Any of the above. Following. To make any sort of name drop.
Anything. They have to be just said.
Yeah. If Ubisoft says the words Splinter Cell during their conference, I'll take it.
Oh, God, all right. You know what? You changed. All right, I'm going back up to Final Fantasy.
You know what? I won't.
16.
It has to be a logo.
Has to be a logo.
I'm going to change that. They can't just say like we love Splinter Cell. It has to be a logo that has Splinter Cell on it.
Okay, see that changes things. So I was like, screw that. They're going to talk about their stupid mobile game that has Splinter Cell in it.
It has Splinter Cell. It doesn't have Splinter Cell in the title. So yeah, logo. It has to have a logo. There must be a logo. Or trailer or something.
All right, so I'm going to let you know you're sitting at $80. I'm sitting at 60. I pulled my 40 off of the Final Fantasy 16 release date because you gave me hope. Then I'm like, screw it. I could just drop all that money on that one. And that's my like red 32 or black 32, whatever it is, and just call it a day. Oh. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say 40 on the wild card for, and I'm really pushing that. I think it's going to be Elden Ring. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to get either Elden Ring or Mario Kart 9 because I still believe Breath of the Wild 2 is not coming out this year. But I think if you're going to get a Switch Pro, the one game that you can make that console move is going to be Mario Kart 9. So I am statistically more likely to make money off of this wild card. Ubisoft needs a win. All right. That's why I'm going to change my 0 from a video game character will invade the trailer, and I'm going to drop that 20 that I have left on that one because I think we've had a couple years that we need Nintendo and Ubisoft to come back together.
As for this final wildcard bet, do him a rest. 80. Big 80.
All right.
E3 is the place where dreams come true, and this year we need a dream. One dream is going to come true, and it's on this list. It's happening. Whew, that was a lot. A lot of possibilities thrown up in the air. It's possible that all these things happen. It's possible that none of these things happen. But we'll see where our money lies, how the tables turn, how the cards fold after the E3 is all said and done.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Which it starts on Thursday. I can't believe it. It's like the 10th of June seems far away, but Thursday is like tomorrow in my head. So that's going to be crazy. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's our big pre-E3 roundup. I don't think we need a post-show this time. We covered a lot there. All the questions are going to be about E3 anyway. So yeah, if you're watching this live, as you can every Saturday on twitch.tv/Playhouse Live, you should know that we will be reacting to each of the big press conferences here on this Twitch channel as they happen. So be sure to follow us so that you don't miss any of that goodness. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'll be posting the VODs there for all of our reactions as well, as we post the segments of this podcast as well over there. And if you didn't already know, you can listen to this on podcast services, Spotify, Apple, Google, all them good ones. So yeah, be sure to check us out at all those good places. Check us out at playhouse.news for our written content and follow us at EnterPlayhouse on Twitter so you don't miss any of our updates, and you'll be notified there as well when we go live for these things. John, final word before E3, before the summer gaming hype comes. I want some inspirational words from you. I want to know where your head's at after that betting special. Give me some hope here, man.
Temper expectations, but be prepared for your wallet to cry.
Temper expectations is your inspirational quote?
Yes, it is.
I talked about how E3 is a place for dreams come true. You know what? We're going off. Bye, everybody. We'll see you for E3.